As we mentioned earlier, one of President Biden's first acts in office was to reverse the travel ban of visitors from several Muslim-majority countries. Joining us now is David Shammy, a civil rights attorney. David, by the way, is also a board member of the Arizona chapter of the Council on American Islamic Relations. Thank you so much for being here, David.
Thank you for having me.
So what message do you think this sends, this being one of the president's first orders of business today?
Well, I can tell you that Muslim Americans all across this country are relieved. I had many family members who were skeptical about what we would see different between a Trump and a Biden administration as it pertained to Muslims. I was very impressed. Day one, Joe Biden came out and he put an end to what was undoubtedly a racist, xenophobic policy intended to really just stir up divide between Americans based on religion. And so there's a sense of relief in the community.
And David, I want to continue on that point you were just making, because from your perspective, do you believe that this ban was put in place by the Trump administration to keep America safe, or do you believe the Trump administration put this Muslim ban in place simply because these people were of Muslim faith?
Well, look, I don't think there's any doubt that Donald Trump, our former president, used fear as a way to get things done. The statistics don't lie. The vast majority of terrorist attacks since 9/11 on this country have been committed by U.S. citizens or people who are here as permanent residents. Travel from abroad has really, since 9/11, has not been an issue for security reasons.
So on the same point, David, you're a civil rights attorney. So what would you like to see coming up on the president's agenda? He's already started full force. So what would you like to see in particularly next so that we can break down, or so that the country can start to rebuild away from, what a lot of people believe was very racist administration?
Well, I can tell you that I broke out the T-shirt for you guys.
Yes.
I was going to wear a suit and tie, but I decided to go, session appropriate. But I think Joe Biden's on the right track. I mean, I have a cousin who is a surgeon who is here on a work visa, who's not even from one of the countries on the ban, but from a neighboring country, and was afraid to travel back home to see family. We had tens of thousands of children, wives, husbands, parents who are unable to see family members over the past few years because their family members were unable to travel here to visit. So I think Joe Biden's on the right track. As a civil rights attorney, I can tell you that the one thing I'm hoping for is Washington, D.C. taking a very proactive step, the Justice Department taking very proactive steps to work on some of our social justice issues here at home. And I think, some of the executive orders signed by Joe Biden today have already started us on the right path.
Very interesting insight there. David Shammy, thank you so much for your insight, and we hope to have you back on the show for more discussions, of course. Thank you so much.